Okay, Coach, the team is coming off two losses this weekend to Penn and Princeton. A couple of career highs, though, from Tamara Simpson and Lena Munzer, so there was some good play. What did you see from this past weekend?
Sure, Steve, you're right. There were some bright spots for sure. I was really, really pleased with the way that our bench stepped up in a time we really need them to. Lena, I don't think I've had a kid play 40 minutes this season, and she played 40 hard-fought minutes, and just both on the offense and defensive end. Was really, really impressed with her. Obviously, Tamara brought the consistency that she has brought from a scoring perspective and a defensive perspective against Princeton on Friday night. Wasn't pleased with either night how we came out of the gates, and I think that has been our focus this week about addressing that and making sure we're ready to play 40 minutes.
As the season progresses and things start to shake out a little bit, a team will usually reset its goals. With the final 4 games this season, what are this team's goals right now?
It's a good question, Steve. Our goals for all of them are to win the games, but when we do kind of look at these, we want to finish strong. We want to prove to ourselves and prove to the league that we're much better than what our record is right now, and that what we've put in as far as time and what we've been building, that we can really accomplish something special by going on the road and producing on the road. That's something we haven't done a good job with this season in terms of our production on the road, and so we want to go on the road with a sense of urgency about when it's winding down here that we're really getting better, and that's all you want from a coaching perspective. That's all you want your ball club to do is each day, each practice get better. And we felt like we took a little bit of a step back last week at practice, so this week we just have one under our belt. We're going to go again here in a few hours, and we were really happy with the intensity and the effort and level we played with. So we're going to try to take it one game at a time and get in the win column. That is the goal.
Playing Harvard Friday night and Dartmouth Saturday night, a couple of teams that you had big leads on a couple weeks ago at home.
Sure.
What kind of adjustments will be made this weekend?
You know what? It's about. I think every game has a life of its own, and it's not going to be the same game on the road that it was here. And you saw even in this past weekend the tale of two halves getting switched around and us fighting back in the second half. We'd like it to be a situation for us that we go in with similar game plan, but just tweak a few things so that we find a way we can get a stop. We liked what we did in adding, our defensive package, what we did against Dartmouth and Harvard, and so we're going to maintain some of those things with adding a few other tweaks around that. And finally, another bright spot that we didn't mention this past week was our post play showing up again, and that's something we've been missing for a long time. So I think Katie Werner grabbing 6 boards in the first half, and we started her out of the gates against Penn. And what she did to grab 14 points, and Jen Berkowitz working on the glass and scoring inside, that's what we've been missing in terms of equal opportunity scoring. And so I think with those two things, we want some consistency getting on the road. So at this point, it's a little bit about coaching adjustments, and for us, we haven't peaked as a team yet for 40 minutes, so it's us. That's our main goal, is playing 40 minutes.